Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 11 of your Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode, as today is another big episode, as today we're actually playing good baseball. And we're not 15 games back, we're not like 10 games back being in a playoff position, we're 5 games right near the Yankees. Not just that, we are in a wild card position, tied with the Mariners and the Angels, of course. So we're in a really good spot as a team right now, and I'm really happy the way that the Blue Jays have been playing. So I did some research. I took a look at some players that we can maybe change up. Nate Pearson, we are going to be moving up to the big leagues. The reason why is because he's one of our youngsters. He's not liking that he's down in the minors, so we're going to have to call him up. He's going to be replacing Phil Bickford for the late pitching relief form. Hopefully Nate Pearson will be able to develop into one of our starting pitchers is what we want him to be, but we'll have to see how that all turns out to be later on. Honestly, nothing really else. I was also take a look at everyone else. We are having a very good year production-wise. We are having such a great year. I'm really happy by the way that this team is just playing. We're playing so well. It's unbelievable. Place on the bench. We're going to put Kevin Biggio back in lineup, which we will do quickly now. But we are playing really, really well. Now, of course, we're going to have to get Lance McCullers Jr. Going. We need him pitching to the money that we have paid him to be pitching at, because he's one of our best pitchers, of course. He's that main guy on the team. I almost want to play Brandon Drury just because of that contact. Because Kevin Biggio, I mean, Drury is just worse at fielding, so he's just not what we are exactly looking for in a guy like him. Kevin Biggio is going to be replacing him, and then Drury in for that. Bichette can go up. Bichette can go up. Biggio in. Biggio is in. There we go. He's playing in all the lineups that we need him to be playing. So let's keep on going with the simulation here, guys. I really want to start winning some more games. We need those big wins against the against Boston. What the fuck is going on here, man? Holy shit. There's losses after losses here right now, man. That is just, that's not what we need right now, man. Yeah, they kept the lineups all the same, right? Like, my lord, we are struggling. Like, that is bad. We just went on a huge losing streak there. We lost, like, 5 games. You lost a bunch against Arizona. It's just not going good for the Blue Jays right now. We're losing a lot of games. We're not able to keep is eligible to be reinstated. You keep him on the 60-day DL. That means he's gone for another 2 months. I guess we're going to have to activate him. But I really don't want to activate him yet. Can we put him on the... because he's still injured. Can we, like, put him... We'll send him down for right now. We're just going to send him down. It's this way that we're going to have to handle this right now. Is just send him down. And just, he'll play down the minors. That's what we'll do with him. We really can't do anything with him right now. He's just kind of just there. So we're going to send him down. He'll play down the minors for a bit. Come on, Blue Jays. We've got to get some W's here going. And we just cannot beat the Boston Red Sox right now. They're kicking our ass every time we face them. And we probably dropped right out of a wild card spot. Yeah, we're 5 games back of the Royals. I mean, the Red Sox and we got the Yankees are kind of our kryptonite right now, man. They are... Really, they could just kick our ass any day of the fucking week. It is a real struggle to face them every time. But we just need to play consistent baseball. That is a lot that I do not want to give up. Fernando Zamora has been a beast for the team. First of all, 75 overall. He will be ready to play next year. And with his fielding and shit like that, that's a player that we are, gonna really rely on. So, and then shortstop and Chris Castillo. Where is he at? He's an A potential player. Why trade him away? And Griffin Cajon, I mean, he's not developing, but he's still a solid player to have. And, I mean, Daniel Robinson's only an 83 overall and not going to develop very much more than just that, so I'd rather keep him. So let's keep on the simulation. We need to get some more W's here, man. We need to keep winning games. There we go, some big wins. Baltimore. We need to be Baltimore, man. We only got one win against the fucking Baltimore Orioles, man. That is fucking terrible, man. Let's take a look at the All-Star voting and see where everyone is sitting at. So we've got no pitchers up there, as we just kind of don't have that good of a pitching staff yet. Nor do we got anyone in the relief staff. The closing staff, we really don't even have anyone there. Rafael Inglagies is up there, but you don't even see Phil Egan. He's only down there with 1,000 votes. I mean, he really struggled this year. He's not playing to where he should be, and it sucks for him, man. He's just having a bad year. We're just not having a very good year pitching-wise. We're really struggling with that. Luke Vaught, he played really good this year. 12 home runs, 43 RBIs. He's absolutely ripping it. Kevin Biggio was up there. So that's nice to see. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. got into the All-Star game. I'm pretty sure for his first time. He's just been batting like a beast. He beat out Jose Ramirez, Alex Bregman. He's been a beast. 27 home runs, 61 RBIs. He's just been a bomb of a guy for the team. No one there but Bo Bichette. He's been playing really well as well. 8 home runs, 49 RBIs. I'm pretty sure he's going to probably pass his old home run totals, which is good for Bo Bichette. He's really smacking that ball, which is really nice to see out of him. Teoscar Hernandez was also up there in left field. He was playing pretty good. I know he is DH, so he doesn't really count. Center field's not up there. Oh, Don David was there, 315K of votes. So that's nice to see him. And Christian Yelich was top 3 in the votes, but I mean, you got Mitch Hagner and Michael Conforto, who was also up there in the voting. So, not looking too bad for the Toronto Blue Jays. We're struggling to get the W's, which is not going good right now for the team. We really just need to stretch together some wins. So let's simulate, see how well we can do, and then just go from there. Okay? Daniel Robertson is going to the Royals. I mean, that's not that impressive. And you trade 3 prominent prospects on your team. I don't think Daniel Robertson was nowhere near valuable to us than anything. So yeah, Luis Cessa should be ready to go, which would help the team out big time. Getting him back in the lineup, right? Yes, move him up to the MLB. We will send down, I guess, Mike Montgomery. We're going to have to send down. He will be the guy that will be playing in Double-A. There we go. Triple-A. Yeah, Double-A. There we go. So we get back one of our more prominent bullpen guys, which is nice to see, and Luis Cessa. I feel like we're going to have to switch roles here for Rafael, because he's just been a beast for us. I mean, Phil Egan's been struggling. He hasn't been that man. He wants to be the closer of the team, though. He's just been struggling this year. At 540, he's been doing worse than he is, but he's on fire right now. So let's just keep it going. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can jump back into a playoff spot. Okay, we just got to get some more W's here. View offer from the Reds. Nick Cecile for kind of some more prominent prospects, but no, I don't want to do that deal. I want to kind of keep. So we'll send one more. And we cannot keep the wins consistently well, and that has been our big problem this year, is we're not able to win consistently with 3.5 games back. That is how close we are to being in a playoff position, which is so close. And I want to keep this team together because we are playing so fucking good. And you guys can see that we are doing really well, and we got a lot of good potential-wise players. And the pitching staff has really been a pain in my ass. Lance McCullers Jr. has not been the guy that we've been looking forward to. He's been the guy who's been struggling for us, and honestly, that's not what we need out of a guy like that. We need a better pitcher, starting pitcher-wise, right? And who do we got? I mean, Mark Jr., you got Scott Harrington, who should be, I gotta say, ready to play next year. You got Cal Cody, Eric Badino. You gotta say he's got to be ready next year. I think, honestly, it's a tough decision for this team because there's a lot of guys that we're going to have to move. But Lance McCullers Jr., which how much money he's costing us right now, he's not a player that I particularly like because he's been struggling like the way he's been struggling. Yeah, it's been a rough year for the Toronto Blue Jays right now, man. A real rough year, and it's real tough to see the team like this because you really want to see a lot of the players really performing to the best of their ability. But we have not been able to see that with this team, and you do got a lot of future prospects that should be coming up through the Shrine E. Krieg you're going to be seeing next year, who is looking like a half-decent player or a player that you can trade. Fernando Zumura, a guy that you could definitely play with that contact and stuff and that vision. He's definitely a guy that you're going to be looking towards next year. I think, honestly, we take it another year. We trade away some of the guys that we can trade away that we're going to be costing us some money here in the future, or guys that we're probably not going to use, like Jonathan Davis, and we could use Fernando Sylvia and see how well he will play up in the major leagues. Because, I mean, take a look at that power. Fernando Sylvia is a future prominent guy that you could definitely play for the team this year. So we're going to make some deals, some small little ones. I guess we'll have to trade away Joe Gray Jr. as well, because you got Don David and Segura Beretta, and then you also got him, Leonardo Tavares, and Jason Dominguez. So we're going to make some deals here. We're going to do some trades because it is almost trade deadline day. So we already got all the prospects that we wanted to sign as well, because I don't want to worry about anyone else. Let's make some deals. Let's make some deals to change up the team. First of all, Lance McCullers Jr. Now, he's going to be a big player that we're going to trade away. We're going to look for almost MLB ready players. Let's see what we can get. Tejon Walker. That's Aaron Sanchez, Ryan LeCons. We got all the prospects that we wanted to sign as well. Would be nice to see relief pitcher and Mashinaro Tanaki, but he's an older player, probably going to be expensive wise. Rowdy Tellez, we do not want Rowdy Tellez back. Jake Ferrario. Even if we do like a double trade, there we go. Alex Colomb, which is 33 years old. Not too bad. Tyler Skaggs, Jace Fry, Jose Rondon, White Sox. You're going to get a lot of big deals from this. The White Sox, what do you got? So you said that you would trade away Tyler Skaggs, which is $8.4 million, which is a lot of money, and I'm not liking. But he's been playing good baseball for the times that he has started. Jace Fry, one of your best relief pitchers, who has also been an absolute beast for the 30 times that he's been playing, and he's been your save, your closer. So, I mean, he hasn't played very much. Bet Jace Fry, $2.1 million, but that's going to be costing us a lot next year. So, we're just going to do all. Let's see what we can get for all. I know there's going to be a lot of trade offers, so let's see what we can get for all. They're not a no thank you. Tyler Skaggs, Brian Goodwin, Brad Hand, and Brendan Lowe. That's a huge guy right there. 91 overall for Lance McCullers Jr. He's been struggling this year, man. I really almost would love to keep Lance McCullers Jr. There we go. There's a good deal from the Twins. Gabriel Maya, he's a 79 overall. Daniel Winkler, which we need a bullpen guy. And John Arcadillo. Blake Trent, not too much money, but he's going to be up there in the price. Liam Hendricks, Crush Davis, but those are older guys. Shelby Miller. That's nothing really to look at there. Pablo Lopez. Julian Taran. No one to even look at there. You got Sandy Alcantara. We got Devin Travis come back again, but no thank you. Sean Doolittle, but a bunch of garbage there. McNeil, Jackie Bradley Jr., which we also traded away. Edwin Davies, Brad Peacock. But he's an older pitcher, so no thank you. Not what I'm looking for. I'm kind of looking for the young pitchers. No one to even look at there. You got Sandy Alcantara. We got Devin Travis come back again. You can find guys that are all young, like this one, Michael Givens and Carl Edwards Jr., which wouldn't be the bad deal either. Lorenzo Kane, no thank you. Corey Kane, Jimmy Nelson, no. Brandon Woodcroft, no. Oh, well. Brandon Woodruff and Cladilio, so the Brewers also keep in mind. Chris Taylor, closer starting, and that's also very nice for the relief pitching core. Because we do want to load up both on relief pitching and starting pitcher. But I think we got our minds really kind of set on two teams, the Brewers and the other team that I forgot now. Steven Matz, which wouldn't be that bad of an idea, 30 years old. Archie Bradley, relief pitcher. Peter Lambert. Not bad. Oh man, is there really anyone that we could really see or find that would be worth the money? Also, sorry guys. I would like to say sorry if the audio is really fucked up. I forgot to plug in my computer, of course. So when I forget to plug in my computer, the audio kind of just goes all fucked up. So sorry, guys, if the audio was kind of fucky there and it was kind of glitching out. I'm very sorry for that. The audio should be going good from here on out, hopefully without any interruptions. So if the audio did kind of fuck up, then that's my computer's fault, not me. The computer's not my mic or anything else. Where was the other team? I know it was the Brewers, because the Brewers gave us a really good option with Woodruff, Reyes, and Claudio, which is nice. But do we have anyone else that we were thinking of going with? Gabriel Mann, Winkler, that was the other team. I think the best trade we're going to get is from the Brewers. With Woodruff, Pablo Reyes, and Alex Cadillo. So let's take a look at that with the Brewers. Cadillo, he has 4 years at $4.4 million. Now that's nice. He has a 2.98 ERA. Not just that, last year he's been doing good. So every year he's been a solid pitcher. With a sinker, changeup, slider, and a four-seam fastball. So he's going to be a consistent pitcher for your team. Next up, you got Brendan Woodruff. Now, he has $3.5 million and his contract is expiring, but he's 29 years old. A right-handed pitcher. He's 4-6 year with a 4.18, so he hasn't been doing too bad, but he has had a good year. We went 13-4. So he's kind of another guy that will be doing good. You can go after Corbin Barnes, but I mean, I think you're going to get your best value out of Brendan Woodruff with a four-seam slider, changeup, and a curveball, which is all very, very nice. And then we will go with that guy that they were talking about, Pablo Reyes. Just a nice cheap guy to pick up, nice fielder, good contact. Let's see what else he can develop into, kind of like a good depth player for the team. So I'll definitely take that deal. It's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming to our team, which is what we want, and Brendan Woodruff. Now the other guy we're going to be trading away today is Dallas Keuchel. And I said if we're not close to being a playoff, I think we keep Dallas Keuchel. I think for his value, he's going to be worth just keeping him. You get two guys that will help the team out this year with what we just did, so we'll keep him. I think we get rid of Luis Cessa. Luis Cessa now, I mean, I think we're going to call back up Montgomery. I think we could almost trade away two guys. But Brennan's nice and cheap, though, so I don't want to do that. I think honestly, you just keep it the way that it is. Send down Brennan or somebody. But we'll trade away Cessa because we got Ponder. We got all those guys that are down there anyway. So I think trading away two guys would just be smart. And getting some prospects out of it. Just some nice prospects. We could use another catching prospect out of that. What overall is he? 54 overall? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. Let's see if we can find anyone that's like a good steal of a prospect. A potential 66 overall, another closer, which I wouldn't mind because he could definitely be used as like a bullpen guy. We'll take that. 66 overall, we'll take that as another closing guy. Kind of develop into another big player for us. Now, the other trade that we were going to do is we were going to trade away Jonathan Davis because we do got Fernando Silva and now also Pablo Reyes. So we got two guys that we can even negotiate with. Reyes, I feel like we could use him in the minors, right? He wants to play depth. Okay. He doesn't want to be in the minors. Fernando Silva, we could wait for another year for Fernando Silva. I think this year we just play with the team that we have. We can almost get rid of Pablo Reyes, but yeah, we'll get rid of him. Let's get another prospect for the infield. I almost would feel comfortable getting a prospect for the infield. Jesus Christ. Right fielder, relief pitcher, and a closing. Yeah, you know what? We'll take that deal. Fuck that shit. We'll take that one. Okay, we're all good now. We are all good now for deals. So, relief pitcher, out of the starting pitcher core, we're going to be doing Dallas Keuchel, who's been an absolute madman. Woodruff, Borowski, Sean Refoley, Mark Letter Jr. Nate Pearson will be playing up. We're also going to be playing Scott Harrington. No. That's not what we're doing. Cadillo, Holder, Breton, and then that is it. That's all we got for the bullpen. We're going to be calling up Montgomery. to do the relief pitching because we do 6-4-2 because Inglagius. Ken Ogawaya, we're going to be moving up to the AAA because he's a 70 overall. We'll keep Emmett Smith, Keith there. Yeah, that's really it. We can not really move down anyone else. We'll move down Jesus Morales down to Class A because he's kind of just a shit player. So Cladilio, man, that bullpen's kind of like bolstering up a bit now, which is nice to see. You're getting a little bit of a bolster now with that bullpen with trading away Lance McCullers Jr. And also you're kind of freeing up some cap space with that deal as well. We just gotta send down one more guy. So yeah. No. Chancey Ernest. We'll move him down to Class A. Shit, we can't do that. We'll move him down to Class A. That's fine with me. Yep, and we're all good over there. That's all good. Lineups now, I don't think we traded away any of our kind of hitters or anything. We didn't really touch that. We touched the pitching core a lot. So Woodruff, we're going to be playing in there. We're going to start off with Dallas Kuhnackel, then Woodruff, then Sean Reed-Foley, then Boraki, and then Letter Jr. And then Nate Pearson will be playing there. We'll play Kalado in the mid-relief pull with Egan being the closer and Galagius being the setup, and then everything else is looking pretty good with the Blue Jays. So we improved the team a little bit with the trades that we did, which is our goal. That was our goal to do, was just to kind of change things up a bit. Not completely rip apart the team, but trade away players that weren't doing so well on the team. Lance McCullers Jr. was one of them. Now, we made that big deal. No, we're done. We're done doing trades. We're good. Place on the bench, we're practically just going to throw him back in the lineup. Kevin Biggio. Get him in the lineup. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo. Can't believe Brendan Jerry has stayed with our team like the entirety of his career right now. Like, he's been playing a lot of time with the Blue Jays and Arizona, of course, but he's been playing a lot of his time. Guerrero Jr., look at that. 31 home runs this year, man. He's gonna fucking smack his career high of 36 for sure. Christian Yelich has also been a madman this year. I don't think he's going to be able to hit 36 when he was with Miami, or when he was first year with Milwaukee, which he had that all-star of a year. But he's been a humongous player for the Blue Jays right now, and I mean, everyone's been hitting. Everyone on the pitching core is pitching like a madman. So we're really seeing a consistency here that we did not see from Lance McCullers Jr. And I mean, we didn't save very much, but we definitely did save a bit. I mean, you're getting rid of Dallas Kuhnackel next year anyways. You get Alex Calidilio to a nice, decent contract for the next couple of years, which I'm not going to complain about. Woodruff, you're going to have to sign, but I'm not going to complain about. You got Holder for the next 3. I mean, you're looking pretty good budget-wise with the Toronto Blue Jays right now, which I'm really excited about. That is that we're doing really good budget-wise. Now, we do got waiver September call-up, so we're going to be worrying about that, which I don't think we're really going to have to worry about because we are not playing very well, and that's in the next 5 days. We're not really playing that good. I don't think we're going to be fucking at all in the playoff position right now. Where are we even sitting at, man? We're like 21 games back. The Rays are ahead of us. Yeah, there's no way we're making it to the playoffs this year. No bueno. No bueno. That sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, you really can't do anything about it right now for the Blue Jays. You just got to keep playing baseball. It's another year where we're not going to make it into the playoffs. It was a year where we definitely did play a bit better for the Blue Jays. We were 76-86. So we definitely played a way better year than we have in the past years, which is good to see, and I'm actually really happy about that. You get a good pitcher in Woodruff, who, I mean, didn't have that bad of a year. A 446, which was a little bit better than Lance McCullers Jr., and I'm hoping he can have a comeback year next year. Let's hope that. Dallas Kuhnackel was an absolute madman. He was 13-10, 304, which wasn't that bad. Sean Reed-Foley also had a decent year. He went up to an A potential, played really good. Boraki's been kind of dropping off over the past couple of years. I don't know what we're going to be doing about him. But you got a lot of future guys now that you're going to have to worry about. Scott Harrington, Eric Padino. You got Nate Pearson, who struggled to pitch well, and he's been struggling to pitch well up in the major leagues for the past 2 years. So he hasn't been translating from one of the best prospects for the Blue Jays to kind of not really panning out to be that guy. Alex Calidillo really was well, 2.73 ERA, 73 strikeouts. He had really played really well. Jonathan Holder also played really well this year. He was another guy that was really key for our kind of our bullpen, these two guys. Brett Doom we're probably just going to get rid of. Honestly, he's not that type of guy that we're going to really rely on. And also Montgomery was also a guy. Iglesias was an absolute madman, 90 overall. I don't know what he's going to ask for next year, as we got him for $6 million. Phil Egan, also we're going to have to, actually we don't have to worry about him for the next 2 years. Nice, for $500K. Anyways, Denny Jensen, 236, 11 home runs, 48 RBIs. He had a really solid year. Reese McGuire, also great depth piece to the team. I think he's going to be definitely a guy that we're going to be using for a very long time. Luke Vogt, Gregorio Cortez, I mean, he's getting really good power-wise. Everything else has just been kind of just there. I don't know if he's really going to develop into a guy that we're going to see play for the Blue Jays. The power is nice, but I don't think we're going to really see anything else from him. Kevin Biggio, I had a good year, 246, 14 home runs, 58 RBIs. He had a solid year for the team, not too bad. Everyone else is kind of developing. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 38 home runs, hitting last year's total. We're also going to be having 2 new additions to the team next year. And Fernando Zumora and also Lucas Ecraig. So, Fernando Zumora, awesome contact player. His vision, discipline, his clutch, everything that you need in a player is right there in Fernando Zumora. So, we're going to definitely have to find him either a position in second base or in left field, which I don't know where we're going to fill him. We'll have to see what type of decision we make for next year. Bo Bichette, I mean, another great year. He's a great fielder for the team. He had 27 home runs this year, hitting his breaking his couple last year records, which is awesome for Bo Bichette. Teoscar Hernandez, he's just been playing great every single year as a DH for us. He's really that type of guy that can go out there and smack us and get us some home runs. So he's a guy that I'm really going to look at for the next couple of years to play that position. Jonathan Davis, you're looking at a guy that we might be getting rid of because you got Fernando Silva. Going to be coming up through the team with that power and shit. Man, he's going to be a lethal player to play defensively and also on that bat. Tom David also had a fantastic year as his first year. I know he had a 224 average, but I mean, look at that. 21 home runs, 63 RBIs. He had 116 hits. I mean, he played good. He played good for his first year, and he got on base a pretty good amount of the time, and that's what we need from him, is to be that speedy player up on front, and he was that guy for the team. And I was really, really happy to see Tom David do that. Christian Yelich, 30 home runs. He also had a good year. He was a perfect pickup for the team. Now, what do we do next year is going to be the big question in the next episode. I think, honestly, we're going to have to make a lot of improvements to the lineup. I think we're not going to have to worry about that. We're just going to have to fill in some players. We're not going to have to sign anybody. We got everyone that we want. I mean, we're going to have to sign some players like Luke Vogt, but I think we're going to be able to keep the roster probably about the exact same. The only thing that's going to be really changing is the starting core. What do we do with that? Who do we trust to jump up and be that ready guy to play on the team? Of course, we're going to keep Woodruff. That was a guy that we got for our boy, and that's McCullers Jr. Do we get rid of him and maybe look at other options? There's lots of stuff that we need to do next episode for the Toronto Blue Jays, and who do we keep? Because we got a lot of prospects coming up for the starting core, man. We got a lot of 70 overalls that we're going to be looking at to start pitching for us starting-wise. So lots of decisions are going to be having to be made in the next episode. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.